Hi, my name is Patrick, and I'd like to give you a brief overview of this game called Chemical Compounds today. This is a really fun way for students to learn about ionic compounds and how they're built of acids, bases, and salts, and to learn about the different formulas and how they fit together. You can see we have the game board here, some scoring tokens, bonus cards which come into play at the end of the game, and the most important pieces are the ion cards, which you use to play and to build different formulas. This game can be played by 2 to 8 players and should take between 30 and 45 minutes to complete, or as much time as you have available. But here's how the game works. At the beginning of the game, all the players will draw 5 cards from the deck and hold them in their hand. And then the first player, and this will be determined by whoever has the most hydrogen cards in their hands, will play 1 card face up in the center of the table. At that point, the player to the left of them has to try and make a complete and correct formula building on this with the cards in their hand. So they need to balance it out correctly. So in this case, they would be able to play this card, zinc, which, as you can see on the table here, would form zinc sulfate and would score them 2 points. If they're able to do that, they can place one of their scoring tokens on that, and then those are their points. No other player can score points for that formula for the rest of the game. However, there's an extra wrinkle in this which makes it really fun. After the first person plays a card, anybody else who has that same card in their hand is also able to play that face up at the table. Then the second player, who had initially completed this formula, then has to try and complete a formula using this card as well, again with any cards remaining in their hands. If they're able to do so, then they will also score points for that formula and place one of their tokens on the board to claim that as theirs as well. So in this case, we're able to make sodium sulfate, which would score 3 points, and they would be able to claim that as theirs. It's important to remember that you can only play the same color cards on each other, and there's a maximum of 5 cards that could be in play. So if one person plays this, and the next person is able to complete it with this, you couldn't just overwhelm them with several different cards, even if they did match. There's a maximum of 5 that could be in play. Other combinations can be made from the different color groups, and at the end of the game, you'll count up the points that every individual has based on their scoring tokens, claim them on the board, as well as bonus points. There's 5 points for having the most salts, the most hydroxides, and the most acids. I hope that helps, gives you a brief overview of how to play, and I hope you have fun. Thanks!